Hi guys, welcome back. We're up at the haunt already. Right now it's me and Devin and what's your name?
Jessica.
I knew that, Jessica. I added you to the Facebook group last night and I can't remember your last name. There's an E in it. I knew that. And Trevor's here too. So we're gonna try to wrap the clown room up today. There's not much left to do in here. So we're gonna run some shit. They're gonna knock out our lath. I'm gonna paint in a bit once I have the rest of the stuff up, and yeah, we're gonna be ready to get the fuck out of this room. So here we go. All right, guys. So we got this wall skinned. That's done, and I got this little angled cage rack built on top. So we're cleaning the room out. I got one job left in here to do. I got to add our trim like that onto this box so it looks just like the other one that matches. Once that's done, I'm going to be hitting this all with paint, and then yeah, we're going to be ready to move on once it dries to our de-stressing, and then this room's going to be pretty much done. We start adding our props, adding our lights, whatever else, and getting the fuck out of this room. So yeah, here we go. Alright guys, so I've got the room all painted now. So it's all done up. You can see it. We got these skulls up there, and I'm gonna add a clown makeup on each of these once the room is done. So now that this room is all painted, I'm gonna add our texture paint. So here we go. Alright guys, so we got all of our painting done, and I did our texture paint on here. You can see I went through and added a fine kind of a stone texture over all this. You want to watch how I did that. If you look in our playlist of how-tos and watch the video where I made a Hollywood boiler, I explain everything in that. And basically I take a mixture of paint and sawdust, and I spray it out of a hopper. You can use this as a rusting method, or like I did, as a stone method. I've done both here. So now I'm going to start hanging up our cages in here, kind of wrap up the room, and then I'll start adding props and distressing everything, and then this room will be all done. So yeah, here we go.
He's a baby.
This movie is found inside one of our walls. Is he alive?
Yeah, he's playing possum. He's young.
I really hope he doesn't like jump.
He won't.
Go get him something to eat, man.
Alright guys, so we're about to head out of here, but I got the cage up on here and on here, so I just kind of had a start. There's still a lot more left in here, but we'll have it done tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll start hanging props in here, hanging pictures, our monitors, shit like that, and distress this whole room so it's done. I wanted to show you this. We started our lighting today, and this one room that we have done looks fucking incredible. You guys are gonna like it. So here's the room. We've got a lot of lighting stuff happening in here. So we've got our lamp on a flicker. We got this overhead light on a flicker, and then we've got, if you wait you'll see it, we've got a light in our radio. There it is. That's lighting up. It's on its own kind of timer. And then here we've got this hanging light, that very creepy kind of attic or basement kind of light that you see in all the scary movies. And then we rigged up this flashlight to where it works. We're gonna change. It's flickering right now because I hooked it up on the same extension cord that's running all of that. So we're gonna change it though and hook it up on another line so that the flashlight is always on, and then it's gonna look awesome in here. So yeah, and then it's like a person kind of laid it down and left it there on, but it's hooked up on wires that run out its back up to a plug, so it's gonna be fucking awesome. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the day. We're getting the hell out of here. Hi guys, welcome back. So we're up here at the haunt again, and oh whoa, zoom in action. So we were here yesterday, had a whole work day. I wasn't able to record it because I left this camera at home. My other camera didn't have any space on its memory card, but we did a bunch of work here in the clown room. So this room is pretty much done. Well, no, it is done with our painting and stuff. I've got some creative painting I'm gonna do. Like I've got the plans. I'm gonna add like a clown makeup on that one, and clown makeup on Jesus, and a clown makeup on these skulls up here and shit like that. We still have to finish our drop panel and add our screens and stuff and other props in here, our bodies up on our crosses, shit like that. But for the most part, this room is done. We got to light it, and that's going to really bring the room together. So something in here just feels weird. I think it's the fact that like the lights are really bright and the room's kind of really open, because we've got this whole space over here where we don't have our lath on, because like this wall that has fallen, which was in our story, this was our roof, so you wouldn't have lath here because that is the lath. It's still hanging up there. It's just fallen down all the way to here. So yeah, that's what happened there. So anyway, we got to keep kind of running with shit whenever I have our people here. And I did a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna do more with like our white paints, because I want them to, our clowns in our story are wearing like the grease paint. They've painted themselves as clowns, so it's not like their skin, they're not some kind of mutant monsters that look like clowns. These are patients that have painted themselves as clowns. So I'm taking what I learned from years of having it at our house, and when you wear the grease paint, you use that, it gets all over the fucking place. Every year we would have to repaint our fucking whole house because the actors would come through. If they touch anything, the grease paint will get on there. So I'm gonna run with that, and I'm gonna put like white handprints and smudges of red and white and shit all over this fucking room. It's gonna look real good. I really like how this wall came out. See, it just came out all fucking dirty. It's great. It's got white streaks on it where they might have been touching it. You can still kind of look at the squares. It's lighter and darker. Just came out perfect. I love it. So yeah. Anyway, we also did some shit over here. Let me show you. So here in the boiler room, they got shit all ripped out, and Glenn's working on our new deck in here. So we've got over here where we had our exit was right here. That's gone. We reframed it out, so now they're walking this way and exiting over here. We added, so this door was our actor door. We're gonna add plywood to it, make it look all nice. This is a new actor door, so that'll all be skinned up. The hallway that was here is gone, and now this is our new our checkpoint. It's way larger than it was, a whole extra 4 feet. It feels way larger than that because like the cage that was over here is gone and shit like that. So pretty much we're making this kind of round, kind of a bunker entrance in here, and I'm gonna explain how we're going to do that. So here we go. Alright guys, here it is so far. We've got our opening all cut. We had to replace these with new pieces of plywood, whole pieces of plywood, and then we measured into the middle of our round opening, and we used a nail in there and a pencil and a string to make a perfect outline, and then we've got all these legs, so we're making the total width of this 1 foot. So we've got 8 inches on this side and 4 inches on that side, and we went through and chopped these 8-inch boards and lined them up all the way around, so that now when we get our glue on Friday, we'll be able to bend that around and make a perfect circular entrance and skin all of it, and it'll look really good. And once we add our trim and everything else on it, it's gonna look badass. So yeah, looking real good so far. Here's a backup shot. You can see we ran these smaller boards along the inside like this. A few there, and then here it'll actually meet our stud, come up and around, meet our stud up here and all the way around. So yeah, that's how we did that. So yep. Alright guys, so here's a bit of progress before we leave. I Had CJ working on our steps here. He got them kind of built. Yeah, he's working on it. So that round frame thing came along. We just got to get the plywood this weekend, and then that'll be ready to be done. I had Glenn in here working on our deck, so we've got our ramp built up to it, and that deck will wrap around this way and come around and all the way, snake through the room so they can get out. And then I was over here doing some creative stuff at the clown room. So I did clown makeup on this guy. I put this wording around it, so yeah, it's kind of cool. And I did Jesus with "Save Me Please." So now we have Jesus in clown makeup. And I put white on these skulls up here. I'm going to add our clown eyes to them, that they're clowny, and I put the paint kind of dripping down. And me and Stefan came up with a plan for the rest of the room, how we're going to add stuff to the walls and shit. So it's going to look real awesome in here when it's done. I'm happy about where we're heading. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great room, just like every other room we have built this year. So anyway, that's going to be it for the day. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Don't miss anything that we do. Always answering questions, always doing new projects and pushing to grounds that we've never been to. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin Hill tuning out, and you stay scary.